There were a lot of fireworks that happened this past Saturday. Everyone knows I'm talking about the controversy between the win that Webb took and how it was a little bit taken away from Roxon because of one Dean Wilson, who was a quote unquote lapper. Well, actually a real lapper. When you think about lappers, you don't think Dean Wilson, who kind of got in the way of Roxon and dethroned him a little bit in terms of him taking the win away from him. Start with one of you guys. Obviously, you know where I stand with this stuff. What are your thoughts? Was this a little
Switzerland?
Was this?
Dave stuck in neutral.
I saw people saying it was intentional by Deano. I saw that it was maybe team orders from KTM factory. I saw that Roxon
straight from Austria. You got a headset.
I heard that Roxon was in the wrong for not thinking ahead and having enough foresight to go around. I heard that Webb is to blame for capitalizing on a win that shouldn't have been his, which is super weird. Goes against racing. I don't know. Yeah. What was your thought on this, Brad? What did you make of the whole incident?
First of all, I don't even think Dean speaks Austrian. If he's getting messages straight from overseas, like there's no way.
Dude,
come on.
You should have read the comments. They were insane.
I stayed out of the comments. I didn't want to see humanity go to another low after the 2020 that we just had, or you just see like the worst of people. Yeah. I didn't want to see that still exists here in 2021. It bums me out to see it happen. A guy who has fought for wins in the 250 class in Supercross. He has an outdoor championship, and literally like 2-3 years ago, he was the people's champ on a privateer Husky, and literally everyone was gonna like sell their grandmother for 10 cents so they could give it to fucking Deano so we can keep racing. Yeah. And now everyone just piles on because it's the cool fucking thing to do is tell him he's a piece of shit on the internet. Good for you, motocross fans. You're awesome. Like Dean Wilson was trying to win, trying to move forward in a race. He has a guy who won or was on a podium earlier this in Justin Brayton, and he has a 450 champ right in front of him. That's who he's worried about. He's not worried about the guys behind him. And if you want to talk about being aware of flags, talk about Ken's 4-point penalty because he wasn't seeing flags not even a week prior to this. Absolutely ridiculous that people would think that is like an intentional thing from Dean. Like, I don't think it was necessary, but good on him for apologizing. I think that apology could have been in an airport where, like, between professionals that didn't need to be on social media. Yeah. But I think Dean gave the trolls a platform to go into the comments, give him a big middle finger, and then he can delete that post when he's done. Honestly, I was disappointed to see it. Yes, it cost them the race, but I'll ask you this, and Manny, you can chime in on this. In that corner where Cooper comes across, if Ken holds up for a half second and then doubles into that rhythm, are we even having this conversation?
Thank you.
Like if he just stops up and goes, same thing with Cade Clayson in the LCQ. If he just holds up and then blasts through, no problem. He doubles in, triples into the next corner, no problem. It would be we would even not having this conversation. We'd be moving on to the next topic, but we have to hash it out because that's not how it played out.
Yeah, what are your thoughts, Manny?
I think like I agree with Brad on it's literally like a little bit of it was I think Kenny panicked when he hit Dean's wheel. Like on that last going over right before he goes into the corner, he hit on the wall.
His wires crossed.
Yeah, he hit Dean's wheel and then he went into oh shit mode. He's like, no, fuck it, I'm about to lose the race. And then he's trying to figure out a new way around.
Yeah, and
and he's in the middle of like, fuck you, and still trying to not let Cooper pass. Yeah. And all of that's happening at one moment in time. And then it just all fell apart. And at the end of the day, Cooper knows he got a gift. So like if anybody's saying, this is team orders and things like that, no, Cooper got a gift. He's a racer. He's like, oh, you're fucking up? I'm going to just take this. Right?
Yeah,
exactly. No, as anybody with their right mind on who races anything would do. Yeah. So I don't think it's anything more than an honest mistake. And I think Dean was he felt shitty for it because he was caught up in the middle of his own race, and we've all done it. We get tunnel vision when we're in the middle of our own situation. We're not really worried about what's going on around us. Nothing more than that. I don't think people like to make their own conspiracies out of things and make them deeper than they really are. But I don't think it was anything more than that. it was cool that he did apologize. Not saying we needed that. Yeah. They could have had a man-to-man conversation behind closed doors, but I guess that's a part of being a celebrity when you're one of the fastest racers in the world. Comes with the territory. But other than that, I didn't take anything more serious into it. I'm pretty sure he got cursed out by Kenny. It was over with after that. Like, that's it.
Yep.
No, I think that both those guys are professionals. They put this behind them. And I don't think this championship is coming down to 3 points, to be honest. I really don't, given the fact that we've had just so much swings in points one week to another. But of course, all points are super important. But yeah, that being said, I think that both the guys are going to move on. And like literally a week from now, when like 10 other wrenches have been thrown our way, we will not be talking about this whatsoever. It'll just be one of the many storylines of 2021. Dave, I know you want to get into some predictions before the end of the show here.
Yeah. I just want to say, I can guarantee you that Deano is going to do some sort of funny viral thing with a blue flag or something like that, and everyone's going to laugh and forget about it. So I agree with you, Brad. We've got